Okay. Okay, we good.
Hi,
Hello.
everyone. Let's see. It is Friday.
It's Friday. Freedom Friday.
Freedom Friday. We're going to wait for some people to join us so we can have our Facebook Live.
Right.
Girl chat.
And y'all may see us looking at two different screens because we have both of our Facebook Lives on. So we may go back and forth. But
all right. We that way and we this way.
Right.
Okay. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome. Happy Freedom Friday. I need to wet my palette.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to be a girl chat between us, but y'all can definitely join in.
Hi,
make
Brittany.
Comments.
Yeah, we just figured it's Friday. Let's have some girl talk, girl chat about our business.
Yeah.
And about how it ain't that hard and that anybody can do it.
Yeah.
So we wanted to come to
and
you.
just our life in general, basically.
Yeah, basically. And just, you know what? Not all the theatrics, just really just girl chat.
Yeah.
Okay? That's what we here to do. Sorry about that. That's what we here to do.
Okay. So, Summer, just tell them what we're here for. Start it off like that.
All right. So, I know you've seen on my page, and if you follow Passion, we wanted to talk about influence to income.
Yeah.
So if you don't know, we're both brand ambassadors with ItWorks, and we wanted to let people know, about our backgrounds, about the company, the products, and how easy it is to be a brand ambassador.
Yeah.
Okay. So who's that? Hi. You fancy with the straw. It's just a regular pink straw. Okay.
Okay, so just to kick it off, we're going to do introductions, so you guys can know a little bit about us and about the company. So, for Summer's followers, my name is Passion. For my followers who have never joined in on my live, my name is Passion. I am a CPA. I have a full-time career in finance and accounting. And I also have an ItWorks business. I'm a brand ambassador for ItWorks. So that's about it, just the level of depth I will go.
She fancy. She all licensed and certified. She fancy. So those of you who follow me on my page, you guys know me as Summer. And those of you on Passion's page, I'm Summer. Let's see. I have a background in communications, journalism, writing, radio, and marketing. So I am a blogger full-time. I'm also...
All right, for the bloggers.
I'm a blogger, lifestyle influencer, and entrepreneur full-time. So that is my background. And we are both brand ambassadors for the company ItWorks. And we wanted to talk about... First, we wanted to give our backgrounds to show that anybody can do it.
Yes.
It's not one type of person that can do it. Anybody can do it. Doesn't matter what your background is, what you went to school for, what you currently do. Anybody can be a brand ambassador for this company. So you want to tell us, or not me because I already know, but tell the beautiful people about the company ItWorks.
Okay. So I know a lot of people, they see, you may see people wearing stuff that say, ask me how it works. Or you see people posting stuff with black, green, and bling clothes, or posting products that have ItWorks on it. Right. So ItWorks started 15 years ago. So we are a full-blown beauty and wellness company. We're international. And one of the things that really struck me when I first started to basically research the company is the fact that in 2009 the company became debt-free. And so having an accounting background, I'm so sorry for this Facebook Live. Keep on for this phone keep falling.
That's around one of the times I had lost one of my jobs because the economy was crashing.
Right.
Okay?
So in 2008 the economy crashed, and I think it's very fortunate that in 2009 ItWorks had actually became debt free. So that alone lets you know the value of the products and the value of the company in general. And so that was one of the things that struck me when I started to do research. And I'm like, okay, I've used the product and now I want to look into the business opportunity. That was one of the things. And so that's just in a nutshell what the company is: Beauty, Health, and Wellness International Company.
That's right. So we all over the globe. All over the globe. No matter where you're at.
Right.
You can do this. Okay. So, that was a nutshell about the company. So, Just think about it. So when the economy, like I said, I lost my job. I'm not afraid to say it. I lost my job when the economy crashed. My company was downsizing, positions were eliminated, departments were eliminated, so to find a company that was actually excelling during that time, growing, is actually like an awesome thing.
Right. Unheard of, because it was a lot of different markets that were
unheard of.
Like beauty
People
and wellness.
Were losing homes. Everything was going down.
Right.
So that says a lot for this company. All right. So I wanted us to get into, our journeys with ItWorks. How did each one of us hear about it? Why did we join? When did we join? So, Passion, do you want to go first?
Yes. Actually, no. You go first. I just took the last one.
Okay. So I will go first. Let's see. How did I hear about ItWorks? I'm going to be completely transparent and completely honest. A couple years ago, way back, I think a friend approached me with the company. She didn't say ItWorks. She said belly wraps and they make you lose weight. I was completely turned off.
Okay.
I was like, because I'm like a health nut. I'm a yo-yo dieter. Okay.
You up and down.
Up and down. See, my weight fluctuates because I'm a thicker girl. I love to eat, that southern fried. I eat southern food, so my weight fluctuates. So, she told me the wraps will make you lose weight, your belly. So I'm pretty smart, and I'm like, that ain't gonna work. A piece of shit ain't gonna make me lose weight. So that's what I was presented with. So I wasn't interested. Fast forward like 3-4 years later, I have no idea how I found Ronnie's page, but I saw a picture of her hair was long and beautiful. I saw her skin was glowing. And she was out having fun with these amazing, beautiful girls. And they were like boss babes and dressing nice and having fun and just living life. It was the lifestyle that I was attracted to.
Right.
Hey, Daisy. It was the lifestyle that I was attracted to. So that's what made me interested. And I did not have to wait for an opportunity call. I slid in them DMs. And I was like, excuse me. I'm not lying.
Right, okay.
I slid in them DMs and I contacted her. And because I was already a blogger who was, writing about products and clothing and all these brands with these big companies, and I wasn't getting paid to do it, she kind of broke it down to me on how I can actually get paid and monetize off of the stuff that I was already doing. Like I'm going to Walgreens and Rite Aids buying like Revlon lipstick and talking about it and posting about it, but Walgreens and Revlon ain't cutting me a check. So she made it make sense for me, and that's why I joined.
Okay.
And I just wanted to have freedom with my time, and I'm tired of working in corporate America.
So in a nutshell, you heard about the product first, didn't know what the company was.
I had no idea really what the company was.
And then you still didn't know that when you reached out to Ronnie, it was even going to be ItWorks.
I didn't even know it was ItWorks. I just said, whatever she's doing, I need some of that.
Right. So mine is a little bit, so basically August of 2015 is when I first heard about the company. So basically,
I'm sorry, I didn't get the date. What was it? September 2015.
Okay.
Yes.
So August of 2015, I was at a pop-up shop in New York.
All right.
And, everybody has their little tables. And I was actually helping one of my friends who make her own handbags. I was helping her table. And so, me being me, I went around every table and was basically talking to all the women. And so, I actually skipped the ItWorks table. Because I didn't know.
Shade!
I don't know if it's because I didn't get to that side or whatever it was.
No, you walked by it. You skipped it.
I probably skipped it. But basically, so the woman, actually, no. So what happened was I was walking through the tables and I remember a speech that woman had gave when she said everyone got up and talked about their business.
Okay.
And so I was talking to her, but they didn't know that was her table. So when I went to her table, when she pulled me over there and I was congratulating her on her speech, she pulled me over there and we were basically talking about beauty and wellness. She asked me what I wanted to work on. Me being me, I said I have black knees. I go to the gym a lot. I do a lot of workouts with my trainer that involve me doing squats and then also getting on my knees. So I said, I need something to help with my black knees. She said, okay, stretch mark cream. I didn't know anything about the company. I said, I'm just going to give it a try. And so I still didn't know that it was ItWorks because she signed me up on her website. I never even saw the website. And so,
that
she
was kind of did everything and it was like behind here. Like, what's your information?
Right. So that was August of 2015. I started using the product, still didn't think anything of it. I knew it was working. By the time it was time for me to order another one, I found Kim on Instagram just by her sharing her journey.
So you did a retail purchase with...
A retail purchase,
okay.
That was it. So I found Kim, and with her sharing her journey, I still didn't know what I was doing, but...
What attracted you to Kim?
Her sharing her journey and all the women she was with, and like her just being
she was
honest
in the picture with
about
Ronnie.
what she was. And so what happened was they said we're having an opportunity call. I was like, let me just call and see what they're doing. So then when I called in and Kim explained the business and being a brand ambassador, I still didn't know it was about ItWorks. And then she said, well, go to my website. I went to her website. I said, hold on. I got this stretch mark cream.
I've been using it all along.
There, that's when I was like, oh, I know the product works. Let me go ahead and join the business. I'm even more hyped and amped to join now because I know the product works. And I used it before I even knew what you were.
See?
So that was my journey. So we had different journeys, but
she was using the products and didn't know what it was.
Right.
I just saw the lifestyle and I just jumped right in. And I didn't even sign up as a loyal customer. I fully jumped.
You jumped off the cliff.
Off the cliff. I said I'm going to use whatever skincare she's using, or whatever vitamins that she's using to grow that hair and that skin. And she made it make sense, and I just signed up as a distributor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But we're here. We both here.
But we're here.
Yeah.
We're here now. And let's see. Why it works? Because have you ever tried direct sales before or like network marketing before?
Never.
Okay.
I've heard about it, but never really showed any interest in actually joining a company.
I'm guilty.
Okay. Oh my God. I'm learning.
I tried Avon before.
Okay.
It wasn't for me.
The products are ideal.
No, it's not the products. It's the fickle people. Because with Avon, you buy the products or you collect the money and you buy it and then you give the products to the people. At the time, I don't know if they still do this. At the time, this is how they operated. And I was buying products, and by the time it was time for me to give it to people, they done changed their mind. So I ain't get no money back, and I'm stuck with products. So that just wasn't working for my budget. Okay. It wasn't working for my budget. I wasn't making any income with it. I mean, I got some sales from actual people who did purchase, but then there were a lot of people who said they want it, filled out the form, this is what they want, come collect the money on Friday. I buy the products, they come in. I come to get my money to give you the product, and they don't want it no more. So that just wasn't working for me. So I was like, no more direct sales. But with this business, we don't have to carry product.
Right.
We don't have to worry about holding inventory. We don't have to worry about bringing products to people. So that's why it
So when you found out it was a direct sales company,
I wasn't too scared.
Right.
I wasn't too scared. But when I found when Ronnie broke it down that I did not have to have inventory and that everything was like digital, like online. I'm a big online person. I'm an online blogger. I've done online radio. So I'm a big online person. So when she made sense that there was no risk, I was all for it.
Right.
All for it.
Oh, okay.
And then once I started using the products.
Which we gonna get into. We gonna get into the products.
Girl. Okay.
For me, why it works was because I used the product for a couple of months before. And once I saw the value, yes. Once I saw that the products work, I realized the value and that I was already sharing the product with people. I realized the value of getting income.
Once you started using it, you were already telling people about the product and you wasn't even distributing it.
Yeah, I was just like, girl, I'm using something that's clearing my knees, but I didn't take it further than that. I was just like, yeah, I'm just, my knees are soft. That was it.
My knees are soft.
Like, that was it. And for me, I saw the value in taking it to another level and sharing with even more people and being able to be compensated for me facilitating it.
See what I mean? This is when I say, like, we do this. You guys do this every day. I see y'all posting up your Louboutins. I see y'all talking about ordered the unicorn drink at Starbucks. Y'all marketing. Y'all marketing. And y'all just don't realize it at all. Okay? So, being that we talked about the company, we talked about how we found it.
Right.
You know, why we chose it. I know you started with the stretch mark cream.
Yes.
I know you have used other products since then.
Yes.
What are your two favorite products? I mean, we have like over 40 products.
Yeah. I mean, so my number one favorite. So after the stretch mark cream, when I joined the business, I got the greens. So our greens is a powder supplement that you could put in juice water or smoothie. And when I started using the greens, I noticed like it's a product that works on your insides. But I also had a skincare problem.
Okay.
The greens, a lot of people don't realize, really help your skin. And so my number one product will have to be the greens because it helps to detox. It boosted my immune system. I used to get sick a lot. It boosted my immune system. I have not been sick, not even a cold, since November of 2015.
About that. You're right.
That
because I haven't got a cold in a long time. I haven't been really, really sick in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even connect the two.
That's why it's my number one, because it's just all around health and wellness and beauty. The greens is my number one. My number two would have to be the facial cleanser. Okay. Again, stand on the skincare. And if we only could pick two, I really love the whole skincare line, but I'm gonna say the facial cleanser.
I was getting ready to say, can we switch that two for like a little more? So yours is the cleanser, and the greens on the go.
Yep.
Those are two good ones because. Can I jump on one of yours?
Go ahead, Belle. For me, I got one of my favorite products for you.
For me.
I've seen your before and after.
All right. Hey, Kim. All right, so one of my absolute favorite products. I'm going to be completely honest. Like, I love all the products. Mm-hmm. One of my favorites is the cleanser.
Okay.
I will definitely say that. And the funny thing is, people always say, well, Summer, you never had bad skin. I always feel like that is relative.
Right.
Because with one person's definition of bad skin is different for another. I'm going to admit, I didn't have terrible skin. Mm-hmm. Didn't have bad skin. I had dark circles. Remember, I'm a blogger. I get creative at night. So I'll be up 1, 2 o'clock in the morning in front of a laptop.
Right.
Writing. And this is like working a 9 to 5 job, still coming home and being up in the middle of the night writing. Mm-hmm. So I had dark circles. I felt like I could not go outside without putting on concealer.
Right.
Right? So I remember the first, month using the cleanser. Girl, I went to my mother's house. I was getting ready to go to my mother's house. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to use no makeup today. No cleanser, no concealer, no nothing. And it was like completely clear. I was like, what? So then my second favorite product.
Your hair, skin, and nails.
It's my hair, skin, and nail vitamins, okay? All right, so I've tried Nature's Bounty. I've tried Hair Affinity things. I've tried Hair Affinity. I've tried a lot of different hair, skin, and nail vitamins, which I have gotten maybe like a little thickness, but never length retention. Okay. Girl.
And that's
important because I wanted my hair to grow. I didn't necessarily I love that my hair has gotten thicker. I wanted my hair to grow.
Right.
And none of those vitamins were actually giving me length retention. These hair, skin, and nail vitamins, making my hair fuller, thicker, the luster, the shine, and it's longer. It's just like completely healthier. And I'm someone who takes care of her hair. Right. So when you feel like you're doing everything to take care of your hair, you want all the natural forms, talking about getting all the conditioners, buying all the oils.
I need a deep conditioner.
All the avocado mask, all that. And your hair's still not growing the way you would like it to grow. So this is a big deal for me. So I would definitely say hair, skin, and nails and the cleanser are my two favorites. Although I love the greens too.
But like the thing about the hair, skin, and nails, that even though I don't have any hair, I also was using the hair, skin, and nails.
Her hair was like this big. I was so mad.
The thing about them is that they have herbs in them. So that's what open the pores so that the biotin can get into the pores.
Gets into the cuticle of the hair. Makes it stronger.
That's the thing. That's why I love our products, because the ingredients are so natural and it's just healthy. So pure.
It's not healthy. A lot of it's not packed with a lot of junk.
Right.
Because a lot of times you have products and vitamins that are, they have some good stuff, but then they also have a lot of junk. So all the junk is clouding all the good stuff. And that's why you don't get the optimal results. You'll get a little bit of results, but you won't get optimal results. And with these, you get like amazing results. Right. I hate saying amazing, but it's true. It is what it is,
Okay.
Yeah, the cleanser helped with my dark circles. It really, really did. Like, now, I ain't have dark circles where like somebody punched me in the face. But I had dark circles where I felt insecure about it. I felt like, even if I was going just to anywhere, I felt like I needed to have concealer on. Even if I didn't do a beat face, I feel like I needed concealer because I was that insecure about my dark circles. And now I don't really have to do that. So
Okay.
That's it for the products, you know what I'm saying? So we are going to go into, I know people are thinking, all right, you guys are in this business.
Right.
Are you making money? How do you make money in this business? Who wants to cover that?
I like the way you explain it. So we make money different ways.
Okay.
But can you go into, especially as a blogger, you can share a lot of things, but go into how we actually make money and how all of the income we make is built on customers.
Oh,
like
yes.
actual customers.
So a lot of people, the first myth I want to bust is it's a pyramid scheme. It's not, because you actually have to work to get paid in this business. So how we get paid are a multitude of ways. Number one, we get paid off of our customers when people purchase products. Just like when you go in the store and you purchase products, the company gets paid, same difference. When someone goes to our website and they make a purchase, whether it's a loyal customer purchase or a retail purchase, we get compensated. Now, if someone makes a retail purchase, can we go into like the...
Yeah.
All right, so when someone makes a retail purchase, let me move this. And what that is, a retail purchase is a one-time purchase. No subscription, no monthly base. Just, I want to try this. I'll give it 30 days and try it, and that's it. We make 40% off of that sale. When someone enrolls into our loyal customer program, we get 15% off of that. And the loyal customer program is basically they get 3 months minimum of our membership with 40% off our entire website. So it's every single product, you get 40% off. Let me be a little clear. So it's not like you buy 5 things and then you get 40% off the total. No, you get 40% off of each item. Each item is discounted at 40%.
Right.
So they get that, and it's shipped to them every single month. Almost like, I always say, like a Birchbox, because it's very similar to that. But you get to pick the product that you want, and you get to pick how many or how less of products that you want to receive. You are in complete control of that. You get your own account, your login. You are in complete control of how you get your orders, where you get them shipped to, how much you want to get, everything like that. So that's one aspect of how we get paid, our customer base. The second way we get paid is mentoring. And this is the part that I like, because I like to show other people, men and women, because men do this business too,
right,
that you can make money the same exact way. So when someone joins the business, let me correct you, we don't get paid off of that. So if Posh was like, you know what, I found your Instagram and I want to, join the business, and she signs up as a distributor, I don't get paid for that. I don't get paid until I can show her how to market, promote, and build her business, and I still don't get paid until she can get 2 customers of her own and put money in her pocket.
Right.
That's when I get paid. So I get paid for my time and energy of training and mentoring her, but not until she gets some coins. That's the only way I get paid for the mentoring part. And I think the third part is, the company calls it Wrap Cash. I put a little spin and call it Wrap and Facial Cash, because we get the body wraps is one of the company's #1 seller products.
The first product, actually.
Yeah, I always say, you know how McDonald's has the golden arches? And the golden arches? This is ItWorks Golden Arches, the body wraps, okay? The body wraps, and then the facial mask, which are hydrating facial cloths that go on your face. You can sell each one of those for $25, okay? And on hand. So if you have some laying around the house and you out and about and you're talking to somebody and someone compliments your skin, and you can say, you know what, I use these facial cloths or whatever, and they say, I would love to try some. Well, you know what, I got one in my bag right here. We make cash. We call it Wrap and Facial Cash.
Right.
So that's product on hand that you really don't have to worry about having inventory, but it's just something that you have on you. And then the fourth way we make income is the bonuses.
All right.
This company is very generous. Thank you, Mark and Cindy. This company is very generous with the bonuses, and they're called the good bonuses. And good stands for the get out of debt bonuses. And they range from $5,000 to $150,000. $150,000. I mean, I've worked a lot of jobs, and I don't think I've ever gotten a $5,000 bonus or $150,000 bonus. I mean, is that unheard of? But this company does that. This company definitely will, give you these bonuses, but you gotta work hard for it.
Right.
So they're not just giving out cash. You actually have to put in the work. You have to hit the pavement and be qualified. And I say qualified, I mean you put in that work to get these bonuses.
Yeah.
Okay? So that's the multiple ways
that we make
that we secure the bag.
Some of you is crazy.
That we secure the bag. That's what it is.
That's the truth. That's the truth. Okay, so we told them about us, the company, the products, the income. Let's talk about what happens when they join. And so I like to always say, like, when you first join, it's an investment in yourself, number one. So when you join, $99 to join. That is $99 to join.
$100.
That is an investment in yourself and the business. And so when you join, you get a business in a box, basically. So you get product and you get your own. You get two websites. One of them is your product website, and the other is your back office. And the back office is basically like documents, reports, all of the administrative things that you have to do for your business in order to see your progress, your stats, all of those things. And then you get product catalogs, you get brochures.
Well, let's not forget, wait a minute. This is a legal business.
Right.
So you get a license to distribute this business. So you can't just be out here slinging it works illegally. That don't work. So you get a license to distribute the products legally, because you do pay taxes on this. So you can't fraud Uncle Sam. Just want to clear that up.
That's a good point. So when you join, you get a box. We call it the business builder kit, because it's literally products and ways for you to build your business. And we also are very big on building your team and mentoring, things like that. So if you were to join with either one of us, you will be welcome into the Millionaires Academy and basically be able to train with us. We do fellowship, all of those different things. But the main thing that I like to say about this is you start a journey. When I first started, I didn't understand what that journey would look like. I just thought, I'm just still going to be using the products, using my stretch mark cream.
I didn't know either.
And that's just it. But you literally start a journey that is different, looks different for everyone.
First of all, the journey is deeper than the products and what the products get you. Right. It's like inside. It's in here. You do a lot of self-development, learning about yourself, growth,
professional development,
stepping outside your box. Because let's be real. A lot of us are in our comfort zones, and that's the reason why we don't step out and join businesses and get into business, because we feel like, you know what, I can't do videos, or I can't go outside and talk to people.
Right.
That's just you being comfortable and being comfortable being comfortable.
Right.
So you learn how to break beyond that.
So it's a journey. The journey looks different for everyone, and basically it's you just, I've been in the business for almost 2 years now. You've been in almost
September
2 years.
Will be
September
2 years.
will be 2 years for you. We're still learning. We're still growing. It's a daily professional, personal development journey.
Yeah. You got some people who work at their jobs for 2 years and have never been promoted.
Right.
I mean, how many promotions have you gotten in this company so far?
I done switched jobs. I started this job, last year? I got a promotion this year. But it's always different for each industry. For me, I'm an accountant in finance, and I have a license. And so I get promoted every year.
Oh, that's good. I've been in a lot of jobs, and I probably only got promoted in 2 of them. 2 of them. Because mainly I've worked in entertainment and media, and those jobs, people sticking to their positions. They're not trying to leave. So if they're not trying to leave, that means you ain't gonna get the next the next spot because that marketing director or that, promotions manager, she ain't trying to leave her spot for what?
But with this, you promote yourself. It depends on how hard you work and basically what you're doing and how you're doing it, how you're able to grow, overcome things, and you promote yourself in the business and in your life in general.
What we always say is like, people always ask me, so how much can you, honestly, your work ethic writes your check. Because it doesn't matter, who you join with. That person's success does not equal your success.
Right.
So if that person is thriving and you join and you feel like, well, I signed up to this person, so I'm good. Negative. If you're not getting out there hustling and working and doing what you got to do, it's going to show in your check.
Right.
It's going to show every single month when them commissions rolling and you like, But then don't sit there and be like, this business doesn't work.
Right.
No, you have to work the business. And luckily, your sponsor will help you. That's the thing. You have to be coachable.
Right.
You got to be coachable. You got to be humble. Because sometimes we feel like, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it my way. And that's what keeps you doing all the mistakes. Right. One thing is this company is to grow in this business is easy if you just, take the knowledge, use it, and excel at it. And do it again.
And again.
And again. That's all it really is. It really is. That's really all it is. It's just about duplication.
Right.
Duplication, but in your own way. The duplication.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, we talked about the $99 to join and what you get with that. I also wanted to talk about, this is a question I get a lot. Okay. Do you have to be a brand? Well, I get this a lot. Okay. Do you have to be a blogger, a YouTuber, or influencer to become a brand ambassador with ItWorks? Negative.
No, I'm not.
Negative. You don't.
Right.
You really, really don't. So, Passion here, like she says, she is a CPA. And just explain one more time, from your standpoint, how this business has helped you and things like that. Because, like you said, you don't come from a influencer or a blogger background.
Right. So, the first thing I would like to say is, I do come from an influencer background. Everyone is an influencer.
Yes.
Right. So for me, I've always, in my different communities and groups, I've always shared things. Whether it's been, come with me to this event, we're going to talk about women empowerment. Whether it's been a product that I'm using or a new recipe, I've always been in my circles, the person that shares and, puts people on to new things.
Influencer.
And so for me, I didn't really think about this business as, oh my gosh, I got to put on this whole facade. I got to change the way I'm doing things. I just kept it simple and kept doing what I was already doing. I use beauty and wellness products. I wash my face.
I hope everybody washes their face. Hold on.
The only step I had to take was sharing it more and more with people, and that came with me genuinely wanting to see them get results. So that was really the only thing. And I say I'm an influencer because I've had things where I share it with people and they go and they actually buy it. So that's influence. That may be the first step, but that's still influence.
Exactly. So I always tell people it doesn't matter social media wise. It doesn't matter if you have 1 million followers, 1,000 followers, 100 followers, one follower. Right. You're influencing somebody. Okay? So I'm sorry, I have to burp.
Girl chat.
I ain't want to do it on camera. Excuse me. But everybody is an influencer. So that's why I, wanted to put that question out there because that's a question I get a lot. Okay. Do you have to be a blogger? Do you have to be an influencer? Because people think that, first of all, people think that bloggers make all this kind of money. That's not even true. Let me pop that bubble right there. So a lot of bloggers are for a gram, for social media. They are. I was one of them. You're buying these your clothes out your closet, and you're taking these photo shoots. You're putting all this time into promoting these fads and these fashions and these brands and these products. That of course, you do it because it's fun for you and it's a passion for you. But you could be using all of that energy and that creativity and that time to market a brand that's going to compensate you to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only difference I can say, because she don't come from a blogging background.
Nope.
She's documenting and sharing her lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
That's all bloggers do.
Right.
We just share our lifestyle. That's really the only thing. Now next is, what's the difference between a brand ambassador and these celebrities that endorse products? Nothing. Not a daggone thing. Nothing at all. Mm-hmm. You know, you got like Beyonce and Pepsi. You think Beyonce told Pepsi, you know, the only way I'm gonna get on this contract or this like business deal is if y'all put Beyonce Cola on this can,
right?
And then I'll, you know, make my commercials. Right. No, Pepsi ain't hearing that. Mm-hmm. So she was just like, you know what? I'm gonna use Pepsi to increase my income portfolio.
Yeah.
Pepsi was like, we're gonna use Beyonce to leverage our brand. Mm-hmm. Marry the two, and that's all that. Every single person that's a distributor, brand ambassador, for ItWorks, we're marrying the two.
Yep.
We are marrying our lifestyle with the product brand that is going to compensate us.
Yep. That's it. That's all.
It ain't rocket science.
Right. Because a lot of people, they say, well, what exactly do you do? The same thing you do. I use a product. Like, that's literally what I do. I use a product, found products that I love, gotten results, and then went out and did the extra
and
step,
shared the results.
which is to share.
I see so many people who are claiming. I mean, everybody's not going to say I'm an influencer, but that, I think also that's a part of not being confident in your gift, because you feel like this is the level of what an influencer should be, and maybe I'm not there yet because I don't do X, Y, and Z. That's not true. I see a lot of people who use products and say, you know, I use this facial charcoal scrub and it blah 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 blah. And then I'm nosy. I be all in their comments because I want to see, you know, the engagement that they have with their social community.
Right.
And I see a lot of people that's asking them questions and they're answering and they telling them where to get it and what this did for their skin. And the first 5 minutes it felt like this, and then after I took it off it felt like that. Like, you're giving so much detail in your results, but then you're sending them somewhere else to go purchase it.
Right.
And that company does not care that you just got them a customer. That's the same thing we do. Literally.
Simple. Broke it down.
It's literally, because I want people to see how, really how simple it is. It's really all about, you know, knowing that you have influence. That's the first thing. A lot of people feel like they don't. Knowing that you have influence and knowing how worthy it is. We live in a day and age where, you know, social media is big and relevant, and we live in a day and age where word of mouth is even bigger than what it's always been. And we live in a day and age where the average person can become anybody you want to be.
Right.
Build businesses any kind of way you want. So why not, you know, if you're working on a job 9 to 5, keep your 9 to 5. Especially if you love what you do, because this is just another stream of income that can help you pay off college loans.
Right.
Okay?
Woo! Yes. Go ahead, because the loans are serious.
Pay off college loans.
Serious.
Car notes. You know, mortgages. Rent. Cable. Okay? Let's be real. Like, when you first start up, let's be real. You're not making thousands of dollars when you first start up. You know what I mean? So it will take care of that grocery bill in the beginning. It will take care of that cable bill. It will help you with that rent. You know, the small things, until you could get to the point where it's like, you know, I done got my credit to spike up, you know, because I'm paying off all these bills. It can get to the point where it's like, you know what, I can get out this apartment, and you know what, I done bought my first house. So the income potential is real, but you have to put in the work.
Right.
That's the main thing. You have to put in the work. It's not going to come to you just by saying I'm a distributor and just by posting pictures, and that doesn't work.
Right.
That does not work, because it's just like this. I always say, you can go to work, you're 9 to 5, sit in that cubicle, dilly-dally for 8 hours every single day for 2 weeks. But I bet you every 2 weeks you're going to get a check. Mm-hmm. This is not that. You can join this business, dilly-dally, do nothing. What? It's true.
It's true.
Dilly-dally, do nothing, and then when you get that commission email in your alert in your email,
right,
you're not going to be happy with the number. Mm-hmm. You're not going to be happy with the number. So that's really all I can say about that. It's like, if you want to see X amount of dollars, then you have to put in X amount of work. Mm-hmm. And it's a gratifying feeling when someone purchases something from you and they hit you with a text, because both of us are very, we keep the communication open with our clients. Mm-hmm. And they send you a text like, girl, I got edges.
Yeah.
Okay? My skin is clearing up. Mm-hmm. One of my loyal customers texted me the other day, I lost 4 pounds. Girl,
that's
celebrate
great.
The small wins.
Yes. Every moment in your journey with the product, celebrate the small wins.
Mm-hmm. So that's a gratifying feeling in itself, to be able to help somebody with a goal that they're trying to achieve.
So you keep saying, you got to work. You got to put in this work. Let's talk about what the work looks like. Ooh, what is a day in life for Summer? And then I'll share mine. But what does your work look like?
All right. So pre me working or me now as a full-time?
Let's do both, because we're at different spaces. Like, I have a full-time career as a accountant. Okay. And then you're doing this business full-time. Okay. So let's,
All right, so I'm going to give a little bit of both. When I was working my full-time job, I would get up in the morning, because I have to be at work by 8:30.
That's early.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
I get to work, check my work emails and everything like that. Once I did, I'm not going to lie, 20% of my work, because I was really not passionate about that job.
Okay.
Once I did 20% of the morning bulk of that work, I was logging into my back office, checking on, making sure my customer orders went through successfully, checking on my team. I have a group me set up with my team to make sure that I'm keeping communication with them, sharing tips with them. Then on Mondays, my mentor had a training. I make sure I'm plugged into all the trainings and tips, because that's how you learn in this business. You got to make yourself accountable. Nobody's saying, Summer, it's 12 o'clock on a Monday, you better be in this. Right. If I want to grow in this business, I have to make sure that I'm accountable. So I was jumping into those. I was, reaching out to people who showed interest into my products. I was reaching out to people that I've seen them mention that, I'm tired of taking these high blood pressure pills. I just wish I had something that'll help me. Girl, these greens on the go, blah, 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 blah. So I was reaching out to people all the time. I'm showing the lifestyle. I am doing lives like this. And now I'm trickling into, as a full-timer, I get to do all that stuff just times 10 now. Right. But it's a little tricky, because now I don't have to wake up and be somewhere at 8:30 in the morning. So I have to make myself wake up. I have to put myself on a schedule.
You have to be passionate.
I have to be passionate and intentional. Thank you, Giselle, for that training last night. Be intentional. I have to be intentional with my movements every day, because if not, I could fall into a rut of I don't want to get out the bed, or because I work from home, I could just sit in the bed with the laptop. That's good on a Sunday, but let me tell you something. When you feel when you don't get up and out the bed, you have this lazy feeling, and you don't want to do things, so you have to get up. So I go to the gym in the morning. I don't go at night, because I just don't like going at night. So I get up in the morning, go to the gym or to the track. By the time I get back,
do you use any products?
Oh, yeah.
And since you're saying you go to the gym, in your weight loss journey, do you use any products? So let me tell you.
When I go to the gym, I take me a packet of greens on the go. And I take my ThermoFit before I actually get there. Okay. But once I get there, I take my greens on the go and I put it in my water bottle. I use that to work out, because it gives me extra energy. And I feel like I burn at least 300 more calories with using that. If I go to the track, I don't take a ThermoFit. I just drink one of these.
And can you show my people?
Oh, yes. I drink one of these.
Your energy drink, okay.
And I know normally I feel like I could do a little 2.5, 3 miles. But with the energy drink, baby girl hitting 5 miles a day. when I go. Okay? So after I do my workout, I'm back home probably like around 10:30, 11 o'clock, shower. I log into my back office and get to work. Mm-hmm. Then I take a lunch break.
But hold on, wait. I'm sorry, I gotta interject again. So you said then once you take your greens and then you get back, you shower, then you're working. But you were already working. Like you taking your products is working.
That's true.
That's you being a product of your product.
Because I'm snapping it. And I'm showing people what is helping me, snatch the space in a little bit. Mm-hmm. So that's still work. I didn't necessarily think about it as work because that's just me doing me.
Right.
And that's the thing. We get paid to do us. All right. So I come back, take a shower, log in, I have a little desk. I get dressed, just like if I was going somewhere. Mm-hmm. I may not get all cutesy, but I do get dressed just so I feel like I'm not in the house, even though mentally I'm really in the house. Mm-hmm. So I get on my computer. I start working. And then, I have to force myself sometimes to get outside. I can be a homebody a lot. Mm-hmm. And when you don't work a 9 to 5, you find yourself at home a lot. Right. And you can fall into that. So I have to force myself to let me go to the mall. And I love to shop. That's one thing about me. I love to shop. I love to window shop. Mm-hmm. So while I'm shopping, I'm a talker. So if you ever find me in the mall, in a store, 9 times out of 10, I'll spark a conversation with you. Mm-hmm. If we're looking at the same dress, we be talking about the dress. We're talking about where you going, where would you wear that to? So that's how I spark up conversations with people. And before you know it, you just end up talking about the business because someone's either asking me about my hair or my skin, or someone's saying they're going on vacation, asking where they're going. The conversation just flows that way. So it's like being intentional and searching for people that can benefit from the products or people who can benefit from the opportunity. Mm-hmm. That's what a day in the life. And then at night, come home. And I feel like I work a lot. But I come home and I'm constantly, but this is because I want to be better, I'm constantly watching training videos and seeing what I can sink into my brain and what I can learn from. Mm-hmm. And let me be honest. Everything on every training video is not for everyone. You take what you can apply and you use that. What you don't need, you don't need. But it's better to stay up on it and stay plugged in. Mm-hmm. That way you can never feel like you're lost. You never feel like I'm not learning anything because it's up to you. Mm-hmm. It's definitely up to you. And then you have, your wonderful support system. And you have sisters in business that you can always text and lean on. Right. And your wonderful some sponsors and mentors that are there to help you. And events.
So, she added everything.
And events. We get to hang out with each other and, learn from each other and build our business. So, that's a day in the life.
So for summer, she went over 5 days of the life, but okay.
So every day is not the same, and that's what I love because I felt like at my 9 to 5 job, and I always said that. You ever watched the movie Groundhog Day?
No.
So basically, Groundhog Day, every day is like the daggone same. And that's what I hated. For me personally, that's what I hated. So I love the fact that as a full-time entrepreneur, every day is not the same.
Right.
It's exciting.
So for me, first of all, let me just start with when I first started this business, I was a financial statement auditor. Auditing financial statements for big companies, small companies, startups, whatever, you name it. And I was working, my hours fluctuated, but I didn't have a 9 to 5. Sometimes I worked from 7 a.m. to 12 a.m.
7 in the morning?
Yes, to 12 a.m.
Wait.
Yeah, as a financial statement auditor. Sometimes I worked from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. It just depended on what season we were in. Were we close to tax season? Yeah. But the thing about that, I started this business when I was working those hours. And the most important thing to me, even I asked my sponsor, I said, okay, how can I fit this into my daily lifestyle with the life I have right now? That was important for me. Mm-hmm. And so what I'm going to talk about is basically how I integrated into my daily lifestyle then and even now, because now I have more so of a 9 to 5, but we both live in New York. Like, after you deal with all the people outside riding trains, you're just tired. And so the day in life for me, and this is just an example because every day, like someone said, looks different. But, I wake up, this is me working. I drink my greens, I wash my face, because I'm trying to get results while my customers and also the people on my team are getting results.
Exactly.
And so that's me working as soon as I wake up. Then I set my goals for the day. After that, I during my lunch break, actually, because when I go to work, I really have to work. Like, I have to pull in these financials and pull things together.
I have to do nothing.
Like, I have to give the founders like the documents that show how much the company is making, all of that. And so I take an hour off for my lunch break. For my lunch break, I reach out to people who either was on my website or who comment on a picture and say, I'm looking to try these products, whatever the case may be. So I'm basically finding pockets in my day where I can work this business and basically share the products with people. So sometimes during lunch...
Say it again, pockets in your
pockets
day.
in my day.
People say, I don't have enough time for that because I work a 9 to 5.
Right. 20 minutes is time for me. So if I'm like, okay, I'm about to go out and get a smoothie, during those 20 minutes, I'm going to also have my business cards with me that I can share with people. And so that's me finding certain times in my day where I can really share the product or share the opportunity. Now, when I come home, I'm also a dancer. So I have dance practice. At my dance practice, I share with those people. I be like, here you go, a sample of the greens. I share with those. That's also working. To me, sharing is working, basically. So it's not like I'm sitting up there pulling all these different documents together and, it's a whole big to-do. It's basically me going about my life and being just the person I am, outspoken, and sharing with others.
A sharer.
And then at night, we have trainings, like she said. That's one of the best things I love, because a lot of my personal team is in D.C. And so since I'm here in New York, we do a lot of things virtually. So we train virtually. So if you're somewhere else, you're not in New York, don't think that ItWorks is only in New York, because that is not the case. And so then, working, I train, and then after that, I think about the next day.
There you go.
And that includes more than just taking the products. That includes setting up events, finding tables, like all of the different stuff. To me, that's fun. So you work the business.
The main thing is like, have fun with it.
Yeah.
Have fun with it, because it's like you're working yourself into a business. A business that's customized around you.
Right.
So it's like there are steps to the business that we stick to, but the main thing is make it customizable to your life and have fun with it. That's a lot about this business. Hey, Renee, Cheyenne. And
so what else do you want to cover?
Let's see. I think that we kind of went through everything. I don't even know how long we've been on here.
Wait, one more thing. What's your favorite thing about the business?
My favorite thing about the business is sisterhood.
Okay.
It's definitely the sisterhood, connecting with, because, all right, so when you're an entrepreneur and you're taking a route that's a little different than a traditional job, people don't understand why you're doing what you're doing. People just don't feel like, why don't you just go get a job doing this, or why don't you just go get a job doing this? Why you up late doing this? Why you spending money buying domain names? It's like it's people just don't understand. So to be in a circle with, first of all, they say women can't get along. That's not true. So be in a circle with so many women, different ethnicities, different cultures, different backgrounds, and to have support. Like, it's one thing, I got my boo right here, right? I have business partners that I've talked to, group me digitally for like almost 2 years that I've never met.
Right.
This past weekend, I went to DC for a business brunch. I met someone for the first time, and it literally felt like I knew them forever. So it's that support that you definitely need in this business, because this business is going to challenge you. So you're definitely going to need, someone to vent to, someone to lean on, someone to ask questions. If you're just, overthinking things a little too much and you just want to like run something by a business partner, sometimes you can't go to your friends because they don't understand. So it's good to have that support system.
Yeah.
You're never, ever alone. I've heard people that have joined different direct sales companies and they say like the person got them in, then they never heard from them again. This business is not like that. You definitely have a support system.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite part about being in business?
I love the personal development. And that is like from different angles, whether it's from training or me just watching how it works as a brand and as a company. It's like they always keep things fresh.
Yeah.
Like new products, new ways to share the products. Like we do a lot of different events, like you said. So I love how I'm able to develop myself outside of the business, even at those events. Like mine is just, I'm all into personal, professional development.
Yeah, and I always tell people, like, don't judge me. I had never read the Bible before. Mm-hmm. So joining this company, because it's a faith-based company, I have strengthened my relationship with God. And as cheesy as that might sound to some of you guys, it's important to me because I always felt like, yeah, I talk to him here and there,
right,
but you definitely build a stronger relationship with him in this business, not only because of the business, just because you need guidance.
Yeah.
And sometimes it don't come from, your friends or your business partners or your mom or your dad. It comes from the one above. And really tapping into that relationship and listening. Mm-hmm. Taking some time to close everything out, turn everything off, talk to him, and just listen.
I had to do that this morning.
I
was like, look, I got so much going on. I need some space. I need to meditate. I just needed an opportunity this morning. I even woke up. I cleaned. I was up at 6 o'clock. I cleaned. And then I said, okay, now I need some headspace.
I should have told you to send me a wake-up call. But you definitely, things like that are very, very, very important. So, you want to close out?
I think that's it. So, thank y'all
corny.
for joining. I'm going to say, she said, I'm like, what's that?
No, I'm just happy that we were able to do this and get a lot of these things that we're asked every day out the way, because sometimes it's easy just to write a status post or snap a picture with a long caption. But this is more, interactive and, straight into your face, in your face. So we can tell you exactly, who we are. We're real people in the same business, but we have totally two different backgrounds to show that this company is for every single person.
And we have two different backgrounds. We have two totally different journeys. But look where we at now.
Okay.
Summer and passion.
Okay. And look at our names.
I know.
So we thank you for spending your Friday with us. Hopefully, we're happy that, I'm not going to say we happy that ain't no cookouts right now because it's not really that nice in New York. But we happy that y'all were able to sit and watch and join and really take in some of the information. And if people wanted to contact you.
Yep. You can go to, actually just message me on Facebook.
Exactly.
Message me on Facebook. That's the
If you have any questions for Passion, message her on Facebook. If you have any questions for me, message me on Facebook. And we appreciate you. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Be safe.
Okay.
And have fun.
All right.
Bye.
We out. Bye. Thank you for joining.